All right, let's take a look here at another replay from this past war. Looked at Kyle's. I want to also see. Got quite a few 3 stars. Let's look at Tyler's. I think it was this one. This one was good. So I'm going to give you a quick breakdown here. Pretty much. Okay, so potential double giant bomb spots all throughout the core, right? But again, just like the other base, the pathing doesn't really make all that much sense. So like if you take out the queen up here, and your hogs path around, assuming there's just like a Tesla somewhere in there, they're just gonna bounce in and bounce back out. You'll see what happens with Tyler's. Pretty straightforward attack. Just not. I mean, given that there's really, there's a spot here, but other than that, it's all in the core. Makes it pretty easy to path around and to kind of gauge where your hogs are going to go. Okay, so Tyler's attack doesn't quite go as he planned, but I'm going to record it because there's a few things I like and I want to talk about quick. So he comes in from the top, lures with 2 hogs. Here's the thing. Okay, that clan castle positioning is horrible, right? You didn't need 2 hogs, just 1 giant. It's going to pull the whole lure. It saves you 5 troop space. Doesn't seem like a lot, but every time you can add another hog to your main force, it's huge. So think about the giant at any time. Anytime you can trade a giant or just any one loon maybe for a lure. You might have even been able to do a loon down here for the lure. It's just worth it. So keep that in mind. Don't always need hogs, which is good. Pulls the whole lure though, no problem. Drops an anchor up top. There's that little archer. All of these guys had wizzies and archers, which makes for a really easy kill because witches just shred clan castle wizzies. There's not enough. I mean, the wizzies just shoot so slow, and the skellies just pop out so quick. Sorry about the lag there. Not sure what's going on. Looks like we're going in slow-mo, which is kind of shitty. Drops a jump. The queen actually popped out through both walls, which is interesting. Here's another thing I'm not particularly pumped about. So he just started dropping his hogs, as you can see, 2-finger drop, but he doesn't create a funnel. So buildings all along here, just a trash ring, right? Sorry about that message. There's just a trash ring that follows along the outer edge of the base all the way around, and that's gonna pull like heroes just all the way around for no reason essentially, which is bad. So I just couple wizzies here. There's an army camp here, which is a natural funnel break, and a little builder's hut. So that would have been an easy break. Drop a couple wizzies here once you get the lure up top. And after you kill it, gotta drop a couple wizzies and break that funnel. That way your king's headed right into the center, with all the rest of your kill squad, rather than just traveling around like he's about to. That's just another quick critique. We'll continue watching this here. Hogs come in. As you can see, there's just not much for them to fly over. No double giant bombs in any of those spots. A little slow on those heals. He's only got level 4 hogs, so he lost a few there. I think he was trying to see if he could get them both in the core with 1 heal, but so he had 1 hog just trail off there and trip both those bombs, which was awesome. That worked out really well for him. He lost this pack over here because he decided to use his 3rd heal on this bigger pack, and he actually had a couple hogs in the bag that he just sent here, which is all great. Really laggy. Sorry about that, guys. Essentially, though, so right now he is out of hogs. His hogs are all dead. Nothing. He had like 5 or 6 wizzies he had left in the bag, so he started dropping those around to clean up some trash buildings. All the hogs are gone. He has 60%, and he has all of these defenses left. But because he dropped his hogs on a flank, so his kill squad came in here, into a jump spell, and because he dropped his hogs flanking them, they all survived. Both witches, all of his wizards, his archer queen, his king pathed around, but he kind of followed the hogs, so he didn't really get shot much either. But everything survived. So even though he ran out of hogs, because he's really only got level 4, if they were level 5, he wouldn't have even run out probably. But because he flanked them, he still has his whole kill squad. So the raid looks like it's going poorly, but in reality, he has like half of his army still alive, still doing work. He's got a whole golem still tanking over here. Wizzies, witches, archer queen still full health. King is starting to get shot now, but not really much of a problem. Wizards are kind of taking out some buildings over there. King locked onto him, which is troublesome, but still okay. Those skellies trip the giant bombs, which is awesome. Witches stay alive. His king's gonna get wrecked here, no problem. You can see that little golemite still tanking for everybody. Finally, that archer tower continues to kind of pick away at the king, but the wizard tower here went down. And this is the last defense. And you can see he's still got 2 witches, archer queen, wizzies, everything's still up. King just went down, but that's it. And the rest is just quick cleanup. There's just nothing left. So even though his hog deployment, like maybe he was a little slow on the heels, maybe not, it's a pretty big base. It didn't matter because he flanked his kill squad and all of them survived, went to the core, and then just followed up behind the hogs and cleaned up. So that's a great raid, man. Nice job, Tyler.